Hello, everybody. Loading in again. All right, where are we going? All right, we're going over here. Hey, part 3. Here we go.
Keep them coming. I can do this all day.
What was that? Nice. All right, here's something. But this is more open than the last game was. Oh, sure. What's up, buddy?
I know I've been pushing to find DeVries, so this might seem a bit of a left turn. Avoid it. I'm just gonna ask. Got an old friend here on the island. The doctor who patched me up after Horizon Point. Ex-protectorate, a good man. Tracked him to Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. Reckon we could drop by and pay him a visit. Brief one, of course. Not sure he'd still consider me such, but that's part and parcel of the reason I want to see him. I had some bad years on my own. Now with you here being part of a team,
Gotcha.
might sound a mite soppy, but I feel like I could be a proper agent again. That starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zebulon Tran, I let him down. And I've been chewing on that live wire for a while. Too long.
Hmm.
After I recovered from Horizon Point, Zeb and I ran together for a spell, doing what we could to help folks in difficult spots. Fighting protectorate tyranny in small ways. Too small for Zeb, as it turned out. He was unhappy before I showed up, and after, well, all my directorate talk fired him up even more. I had my orders. I was to stay low. Couldn't let the protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent in its midst. But Zeb, he kept pushing to take more extreme action.
Hmm.
Wasn't like I didn't want to take things farther. Hit the protectorate where it hurt. But I still had my cover to think of too. I couldn't risk disrupting the mission. I'd feel better about that commendation if things hadn't turned out as they did. We worked hard, but the
Shit happens,
protectorate's
buddy.
arbiters and sentinels worked harder.
You gotta do what you gotta
Often
do.
than not, our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve. Didn't matter what we did. Arcadia was still caught under the protectorate's boot. What about my duty to the people? Or did Horizon Point's destruction blow up your sense of good and right too? Anyway, things weren't good.
No.
Zeb
You can do what you
and I
want.
couldn't find
Well,
a
people,
way
if you
we
want.
had before.
They still gotta learn how to do things on their own.
Arguing every day. Eventually, cutting ties just seemed for the best. Clean like. Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. You got a step. Much appreciated, Commander.
Yeah, let's
Promise
go
I
see him.
won't be making a habit of pulling skeletons out of my closet. Westport's on the east side of the island. I tracked Zeb to somewhere on its outskirts, but never got up the nerve to visit before now. We ought to start there.
All right. Doing that first. All right. We do that first. Might get a new friend or something out of it. Or worst case, have to shoot somebody. I'm gonna get stuck over here. Yep. Yeah, there's nothing over here. Boo. Alright. Can't do the direct go. Gotta go around. Heard something. Might have been a sprat or whatever it's called.
Feels good to be back on South, don't it, Val? Kind of reminds me of our days in Nixon's orbit, dodging protectorate patrols. You remember that?
Error. Memory not found.
Ah, well. That's all right, Val. I'll just have to do the remembering for both of us. Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Please seek treatment.
Can't just shoot in the thin air. We're here. Three hole in the head. Combat.
Requested assistance currently available.
You sure do go through ammo, don't you? Not to worry. We can always craft us more.
Yeah, I go through ammo. I don't want to die. These guys are big. Alright, let me check the shotgun. How do they equip shit? I'm going to eat something. I have food? What? No, at least I don't actually do the work. What is this stuff? Another triple barrel shotgun. There we go. Anybody in the toilet? Alright. Never know how useful poop's gonna be, apparently. Nope. Stealth grass. Grass guard you from hostiles in an area, make them unable to see you for a distance. Okay. You can't see me. There's nobody here. Who cares if they can see me or not? There's nobody there to see me. Oh, I guess I'm supposed to come from the other way when I did it. Alright, that's cool. Ow. Oh shit, there's mines. Alright. That was a mistake. Alright, stay over here. Let's save that game real quick. Don't go off the beaten path. You're blowing the fuck up.
Take a look at those corpses they've got strung up. Wait. Some aren't dead yet.
Decomposition rate 12 to 17%.
Didn't really need to know that. Let's just respect the dead or very slowly dying, shall we?
Where are they? This one? Oh, that's what this is. Okay. Better check it out at least.
You there. Keep your hands where I can see them. Stranger,
Howdy.
consider yourself lucky that I've been ordered to not open fire unless fired upon. I will not suffer
That's
an
good.
outsider to trespass and trample further through our lands. Turn back from this bridge now, lest my ever-depleting prudence be spent. Yes, They are corporate degenerates who threatened our dominion and way of being. When we captured them, we hanged them as a warning. Now the capitalist scourge's advancement has ended. Their morale is shattered, and they do not dare encroach. I dare say this spectacle served its purpose well. If you are an enemy of the Protectorate, you will be judged. May we all take heed of such a warning. Out of the question. Must I repeat myself? If you are not a loyal
thought I'd ask.
Protectorate subject, you will not cross this bridge. Be grateful I do not judge with such haste as my superior to the north, Brigadier Montelli. He's been fervent of late, looking for any Protectorate subjects who have displayed disloyalty in his estimation. Any
He has been
association
judged.
with wrongdoers results in swift execution. That has, unfortunately, put many folk in his sights, myself included. And so we wait for the proverbial axe to fall. Betraying the Protectorate, using the Sovereign's name in vain, overindulging in food and drink, loafing, boasting, belching, and of course, colluding with wrongdoers. You dare to propose an arrangement? I may have need of your help, stranger, if you are ready to seize an opportunity to show fealty to the Protectorate. I know of 2 traitors who yet remain on this island. Bring them to me, and I'll dispose of them before the Brigadier questions my loyalty and deems me guilty by association. In return, I shall grant you clearance to cross the bridge. Fair exchange, wouldn't you say?
A lot more folks are gonna die if we don't catch up to DeVries. We have to consider our options, even the ugly ones. If these folks are deserving, maybe it's worth it.
I commend you for your eager interest. I think 2 traitors
Let's
in
see
particular.
what you got.
First is Ida Rutledge, a worker at Spire Grove. I once had utmost respect for her. We were, oh, damn it all, we were friends. When the Grove went silent during the invasion, I assumed she'd fought to the death as any subject would. But reportedly, she's not only failed to die, but is also teaching the enemy soldiers how to use the equipment. Conspiring against us. Such treachery is unconscionable. The second traitor I seek is Charlton Weintraut of Westport. He is, unfortunately, my cousin, and most assuredly a
Damn.
disgrace to our
Killing your
line.
friend and your
He too
cousin.
failed to die defending his home during the invasion alongside the other residents of Westport. They'll be seen to in time. But Charlton, well, I must deal with him personally. Oh, how I anticipate wiping that smug expression off his face. Are these orders clear?
Time and place, Commander. Time and place.
Your humor
What?
leaves much to be
Go have fun.
desired. But so long as you deliver what I seek, I will resist opening fire in retribution. Now go. Remember, once I have both traitors apprehended, you may cross the bridge. But beware if you step out of line. Other subjects may not be so generous with their deal-making as I. Farewell.
All right. We mow it, we mow it, we mow it, we mow it. In the jungle, the minor jungle.
corpses they've constructed. Wait,
Dude, we already did that.
Schultz went where? Schultz!
My contract's got plenty of stipulations, but tour guiding out-of-towners ain't one of them.
Anyone got lamps on Schultz? Anyone? Floyd be damned. Sallying into the wire like that with nary a wish in her pocket? What was she thinking? Did I not make clear our orders to hold the line here regardless of provocation? Should my instructions have been more robust? Perhaps assisted
Said
by
hold!
teachers?
I'm afraid there's more bad news, Commander. She also took Scrabbles, sir.
Would that he'd done her more good. Seems Calamity has claimed 2 good soldiers today. You there. I don't normally sanction nameless passers-by giving ear to my private discourse. That right. Earth Directorate. Not many would claim such affiliation these days. None from Arcadia have the knowledge to lie about it. What's your business at the Vox?
I am hunting a fugitive.
Sounds serious. Were it in my power to offer aid, you'd have it. Alas. Whatever your purpose, I feel a contractual obligation to warn you against setting a heel past this base. If you go any further, you go alone and at your own peril. No Antes forces are permitted beyond the forward position upon pain of disemployment and possible litigation. Our orders are to sit and mind the store for as long as need be.
Sounds boring.
Foremost, I'd advise seeking a stealthier means of crossing the bridge. A direct approach is likely to repercuss in a hanging cage and a slow death, courtesy of that their warden. Our initial reconnaissance of the bridge indicated a breach in the western wall that could get you inside, though that was months ago. The intel could be outdated now. Schematics we managed to acquire also list an access tunnel on the eastern wall, but be wary of mines between here and there. The wire is full of unexploded ordnance. First Officer Schultz's decision to enter the minefield was not sanctioned, approved, or encouraged. Frankly, I have no idea why she defied orders. Schultz was a good soldier.
I mean,
Admirable sense of duty.
just one
Optimal eyesight. Her loss will be felt in this unit. If only she had recognized the merits of our post. By steadfastly holding the line here, we forestalled any retribution the Protectorate would seek to inflict upon Fairfield. And we will continue, said Watch, until orders change. I'd thank you to affix some ballast to that name when you speak it. Scrabbles has been integral to this unit's success for years.
Scrabbles.
Outsiders may see him as a toy, but we've bled alongside that stuffed sprat. He's damn near family. Schultz obviously knew the
Scrabbles is a
risks
toy.
and hoped he'd protect her through the minefield. Alas, even Scrabble's power has limits. Still would help morale to get him back, though. I'll pardon your skepticism given your lack of acquaintance, and say only this. Ask not what Scrabbles achieves for us, but what we can achieve with him. Before you depart,
I'm done talking.
final word. Stay out of the minefield.
Yeah, I
will
figured that
provide
out on the way
answers
back.
to Carr when the Protectorate mistake your rootless gallivanting for encroachment.
Yeah, I already blew up once. Alright, I'll get you your scrat later. I got work to do. I ain't stealing your shit. I got work. Wait, am I going the wrong way? Butterfly in the sky. I can go twice. Take a look. What's in a book? A reading rainbow. See something? Oh no, it's just and we're walking and jumping and sliding and jumping again and sliding. Oh, no. Alright, I don't know what this is. Train station? You a bad guy.
Scout report. Yes, sir. Looks like the repair center is still out of order, sir.
Excellent. At ease, Scout. Glad to hear that they haven't managed to repair it, even if Command has temporarily put the actual fighting to a stop.
I don't need to talk to you right now. I'll talk to you later. Go and give me another quest. I ain't got time for that right now. Everybody wants me to do stuff for me. Nobody wants to do stuff for me.
Physiological cues indicate acute cantankerousness in nearby armed guards. A stealthy approach is suggested.
Cantankerousness. I'll stick off to the side here. Run and slide, and that's what I do.
Confronting
What's that?
threat.
These things take time, Commander.
Standing by with life support.
Cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
That's right. That's right. Holy crap.
Research lab at the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri Center. You must help me. The last, my subordinates have become homicidal here, though remain unaccountable for their actions. You'll find me in the renovated grain silo. Help me formulate a cure. Hello? Calling out to any random, pill-crazed passerby who can hear this. Yes, you. I am trapped inside the research lab at the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri Center. You must help me. You must. My subordinates have become homicidal here too, though remain unaccountable for their actions.
What is that? We're going to save, just in case. Gravel or grabble hammerclaw. Shh.
Let's go for what you need to worry about. Hey, got a distraction for you.
I'm sorry, is there another one? Gravel bullet claw. I don't have any of those abilities. Man, look at all these fuckers. Ow, 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 ow. You're shooting at me.
You still upright over there. Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say where.
Mind the needles.
Oh man, we could like go to town and get an XP here. If I had, enough ammo. We got grabbles, and crabbles, smabbles, tea. Ooh, bunch of stuff. I'm really going to take everything. Ooh, we got an achievement for something. Journey of 1,000 miles. Oh, got a baseball card. Pitchball card. Yay, achievement. Alright. That's good there. I learned something. Oops. Did I miss some stuff? Pick that stuff up. Toilet soda. Blueberry. Alright. What we got going on now? Let's go to the next house. I don't think they need it anymore, so I'm just gonna eat it or drink it. I'll assume I'll run out of space at some point. I need this stuff turning into something else. Back here? I heard something. Alright, guess not. I'm looking at the tree doing some stuff. Let's see. Oh, wrong button. Character. I got. Wait, that's not me. Character. There we go. Health. Blah blah blah. Background. Engage. Trace. Oh, brilliant. That's true. Rex reputation. Unknown. 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 Okay, I got a good reputation. Repeating rifle. Cool. That's my outfit. Not sure why. Look, Asian now. Agent armor. I don't need that anymore. Alright. They were good. Go see this guy, then we'll stop. So, food coming. I'll just. Well, it won't stop for you guys. Just a mini break in there. So much crabble meat. Meat. Probably not what it's supposed to be for, but yeah, achievement for getting rid of them. See if it works on this. Oh, it does! Haha. Works on the crabbles. So getting used to the controls. On my head. Yeah. Alright, let's go talk to this dude. We'll check out the rest of the stuff later. Got important work to do.
This looks like the place. Lord, I haven't felt this high strung since Horizon Point. Just see what's here.
He'll be here.
Niles. Howdy, Zeb. You look well.
Has my mind been set upon by shadows? I thought you dead.
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only been gone 4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters.
Zeb, this is the commander I told you about. One in charge of the Horizon Point mission.
So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine. That would depend on what vision you have for Arcadia's future. Everyone seems to think they alone know what's best for this colony.
Look, I'm not just here to gas you with empty apologies. I want to set things right between us.
Oh, now you want to help. Where were you when the war happened? Or when I was being carted off to mental refreshment? Where were you when I actually needed you?
Law, Commander. Now ain't the time. I know I let you down before, but give
I'm
me a chance
sarcastic.
to earn back your trust.
That's what I am.
There must be something I can lend you a hand with. I know you haven't given up the fight.
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles. I'm in a situation that demands my full attention.
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Pharaoh and March are dead. Protectorate are holding the rest for interrogation. A ship is inbound to take us off-world, to the consul himself. I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went through, but there's something wrong with the connection. The cipher isn't transmitting.
Found her! You there! Step away from that terminal at once!
Audra! Fuck! It's all coming apart. That was one of my operatives. I organized a mission to infiltrate the Vox to acquire valuable intelligence. But obviously, something's gone wrong. Without that cipher, the intelligence is worthless. But I'm more concerned about my people at the moment. If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue my friends before that ship departs with them on board. Please.
I am. Without question.
Okay. If they're sending a ship, that means my people are being held on the Vox's landing pad. Use my call sign so they'll know you for an ally. I'm certain Niles remembers it. And do exercise discretion, as well as caution. The guards at the Vox won't hesitate to fire upon you, should you be discovered.
Not to worry. This is exactly the sort of thing we're trained to handle.
Yes, but the uniform doesn't stop bullets, as I'm sure you recall.
Good thing we know a doctor then.
Then let's hope the ship also takes its time arriving, and that my friend's pain threshold withstands any attempts to soften them up for the consul. I'll answer what I can. If you must know, it was my sister. A neighbor reported her for some misconduct, and she was taken to be refreshed. I never heard what her alleged crime was meant to be, The woman who returned was nigh unrecognizable.
Future
Just
companion?
rattled
Probably.
me. And once I began to look into what had happened, the more discomfort I felt. Then I met Niles. He told me the truth about other colonies. Made Arcadia feel so small, claustrophobic, repressive. And my smoldering resentments became a full conflagration. Stop there. I know what you would ask, but I've done my best to put that unpleasant experience behind me. Please respect my wish to avoid reopening closed.
The Crabbles? They keep people away who might otherwise stumble into my operation here. I feel kindly toward them.
Ah, of course. Hogarth and his unfortunate charges would be top of mind if you've explored the nearby settlement. I sympathize with the plight of those in Westport. They want nothing to do with me, of course, or anyone outside the Sovereign's grace, which has been to my benefit. I do believe that one day, the truth of the Protector's iniquity will be too obvious to ignore. But for now, not even a crowbar could pry open all those shut eyes.
Alright, so this is where we'll stop for now. Save the game. Alright. Nothing good. Nah, I'm not going to worry about
Other
that.
people's things.
I do, actually. Very touchy. Touchy-feely, but here. Where am I going? That's his. Okay, no. Just for him. Alright, so that's what I'm working on. Alright, let's go. Got her. Is something over here? Alright, well, let's go. Wait. That's where I need to go. I still need to get past that, so... Drill over here. Yeah, I'll do some small missions. I don't know who Gary is, but it sounds like he's a dumbass. Now we're gonna save here because we know what happens when I don't save. Ow!
Apologies. Emergency protocols unready.
You kidding me?
I see you haven't gone and blown yourself up yet. I'll be spaced. Scrabbles! And hardly the worse for wear! You've no grasp of what his return means to this unit. Scrabbles was originally a gift from my daughter. He fought with us during the Consolidation War.
Good job,
and has
Scrabbles.
seen this squad through every hard deployment since leaving Tau Ceti. He's also packed with some of the finest grade stimulants this side of legal. Here, for your trouble. Livener like that comes in handy when you're in a pinch. Seems everyone's scoring big today. While we appreciate you returning Scrabbles, you'll not provoke me into a course of unwise action if that's your aim. I will take action when action is appropriate.
Yes, yes, yes,
And
yes.
I'd suggest you
I get you
modulate your
something, you
tone
can't
more
for sure.
appropriately the next time we speak.
No, I think you'll wanna be prepared for the next time. Alright. What other little crap we got going on? They always think they're the tough guy when I'm the one that has to do all the fucking work. Oh, I heard something. Alright. We're going in.
We're closed.
Looks like I'm taking all your stuff. Even your chips. And your pocket watch. Before I talk to her, I'm going to see it again. Ugh. Always good to save.
Did you not hear me? This place is closed. No learning today about how everything happens according to the obscure calculus of an indecipherable plan. Why are you asking? Who are you?
The people she tried to kill.
By the architect. I had no idea. I wish I could say it was unbelievable. I was afraid she was becoming a danger to herself and to others. But this is horrifying.
Yeah, imagine how we feel. Why don't you tell us where she is so we can make sure she ain't being a danger to herself or others?
The anguish she always seemed to battle with, I fear it may have finally overwhelmed her. And could likely be what's driven her to her present course of action. I wish I knew. It's nothing good, I can tell you that. I haven't seen her since before the corporatists invaded the island. I'm afraid she's going to do something terrible, but I just don't know what. Maybe none of this would have happened had I not introduced her to Victor.
Victor's the guy who you accused her of conspiring with, right?
How did... You saw her terminal, didn't you? Victor's an Order archivist. We were all friends for a time. But then, shortly before the schism, they started talking to some others inside the Order. That's when things became tense. I started to become uneasy, scared, really. She kept getting angrier with the Order the more she worked with Victor and her other contacts. On top of everything else, it became just too much for me. Among other things. For some reason, she was obsessed with the cliffhanger ending of Chapter 6. It was the one where capitalist fanatics brought complete destruction upon Arcadia. But you know how it works. It was somehow miraculously saved at the beginning of the next chapter. Didn't matter to DeVries, though. She just kept going over it and over it. Would have talked to a Crabble about it if there was no one else to listen. That and the invasion itself set her mind to dark things. I begged her not to go down that road again.
Things.
She was so agitated when I first met her. Must have been 7, going on 8 years ago now. She never slept, didn't talk to anyone if she could avoid it. After we became friends, she began to change. Still bothered her from time to time, but I thought it mostly behind her. I couldn't watch her go back to how she'd been. Or worse. We became friends when she... Well, she saved me. I'd said something without thinking. Must have been distracted. We all know to watch every last word we say. For some reason, she interceded on my behalf with an arbiter. And she convinced him he didn't hear what he actually did. No one does that. Void, I didn't think anyone could. We all were, originally, before the schism. But she never gave it up, even when it became illegal to even mention their name. Which was surprising with how angry she seemed to be getting with them, even as she was deep into scheming with Victor and the others. She even continued to sign her messages, "See you in the equation." It's all so confusing. We became friends when she... Well, she saved me. I'd said something without thinking. Must have been distracted. We all know to watch every last word we say. For some reason, she interceded on my behalf with an arbiter. And she convinced him he didn't hear what he actually did. No one does that. Void, I didn't think anyone could.
She ain't the only one.
It's difficult to explain. She spoke about things in unfamiliar ways. I felt her words to be freeing, at first. But slowly, I began to feel unmoored, doubting everything I ever knew. She said learning the truth of things was worth it. But now I question whether her truth was just more of her penchant to sow chaos, no matter who may be caught in her schemes. Some days I wish I'd never listened to her at all. Others, I can't help but miss her. Even with everything.
Know a little something about that, too.
It is inexplicable to me as well. I even tried to go see her again, once, after the corporatists invaded Paradise Island and took over Fairfield. They seemed to let anyone in there. Some boisterous fellow even tried to recruit me. Yes, and I am shamed to admit it. Though if she hadn't wanted me to, she wouldn't have told me the code. Same one she used for everything. 15-778.
That is Agent DeVries's identification code, Commander.
She said it had some meaning from her previous life. I'd hoped she'd left something for me, but the safe was empty. What do you mean? It was where she worked, one of the Protectorate's communications hubs. She didn't speak of it much, at least to me. She may have spoken to Victor about it. No. But it had to be someone's fault, right? The Protectorate couldn't possibly have failed to safeguard the colony. And they had to answer the accusations the Order leveled at them. I know I've no right to ask this of you, but when you find her, please remind her of who she used to be. She's unwell, but I know there's still hope for her. That's all I can ask.
All right. Oh, I did a new save. Didn't mean to do a new save, but it is what it is. Alright. Task. Talk to her. Alright, let's go to this grove thing. Actually, before we do that, since it's so freaking far away, let's see where this is at. I can't say it's active? That's disappointing. Yeah, let's do this real quick first. Alright. Where's the map? Fast travel's easier.
Why choose just any choice when you could choose Auntie's choice? Remember, Auntie knows best.
Alright. Jump. We're going to have to find some climbing spots. Let's see. I don't know what those are. If we jump here, jump here. Then they say this doesn't work. I have engineering. God damn it. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Really? Get up there? Alright, that's not the spot he was talking about, I'm guessing. Alright. What we got? Alright. So we can't go up that way. Wait a minute, it got real quiet. Oh, you got a ledge you can't hit. It's literally right there. I can't jump on it. There we go. See? There must be a certain spot you can jump on. That's it. Southern end of Paradise Island. Alright. I'm gonna try the map. We're going to the landing pad. See if we can go around that way. Alright.
Big, dark cavern ahead. Seems likely we'll find Crabbles hereabouts.
It's not a spot to go up. Huh. Crabble spawning ground. I'm gonna add some sneak. Dude, I'm sneaking here. How you gonna see me?
Commander, watch your vitals!
Emergency protocols ready. Engaging combat protocols.
Look at all those eggs. How fast do these things breed?
Pretty goddamn fast.
Confronting.
Don't like the look of whatever that is. Drift maybe?
Sequencing attack strategies.
Oh, down to my last 8 shots with this gun. Wrong button.
As indicated.
What is this? Oh. I wonder if it works on this. Yep. I wonder if it counts for that one thing I gotta do. Alright. What is over here? Looks like some robots were here at some point. Gravels, gravels. Let me in. Rude. Ooh, who are you? You're big. I don't have any of this. I'm not a hacker. Alright. Anybody see a way to get in? Up. I don't see shit. Bam, bitch.
Entering a confrontational state.
Did you get it? No. I got one shot left with this.
Let me know when you need an instruction. Got a distraction.
Alright. Inventory. Gotta switch guns.
This unit patiently awaits repair.
Fucking fuck. You guys got killed?
This unit is currently unable to assist.
Alright. Hold on. I need a... Alright, see if I can come get you.
Negative. Pharmaceutical reload in progress.
Hey, you guys both went down. Good thing I had a shotgun shell left. This repeater's shit. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. Looks like something sticking in that. Ready to attack. Seriously, no idea. Anything up here? Sprat. Figured there'd be something in here.
Not ready. Please try again later.
Can't even heal me. Mean.
Protocols not yet. Apologies. Emergency protocols unready.
Ready to take the heat off, Commander. Just say that. I'm the one you need to worry about.
Good job.
Sure do go through ammo, don't you? Not to worry.
Yep.
Always craft us more.
You sure do bitch you metal a lot. Don't worry. You always shut up more. Ah, I've been shot in the ass. Yeah, I'll take the revive kit. The fuck? Who's shooting me?
Emergency protocol syringe primed. This unit is concerned.
Love to, but I'm not ready.
I guess I gotta go repeater. Alright. I have no idea where we're supposed to go, so I'm just going to go back and save, and I'm gonna go watch some football. So, y'all go. Man, I'm supposed to go like that, south and around. Oh, I got perks. You can pickpocket it. Space Ranger. I guess I'll take that. So I get an extra equipment slot. Ugh. And oh no. I'll take commando. There we go. Reload the shotgun with 3 shells. We're just gonna head south, see what we can find real quick, then we'll stop. wasting ammo on a Sprat. You talking shit, Sprat? I didn't have to let you go. Alright.